Yeah. Hair flip. Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip. Yeah. Oh my god. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. But anyways, hair flip. And hair flipping on these hoes. Hi.
All three men guilty of murder in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery. All three men who were found guilty in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery face the possibility of life in prison when they are sentenced. Travis McMichael, who shot and killed Arbery, was convicted on all 9 counts. 5 of the counts, malice murder, and 4 counts of felony murder, carry a possible life sentence. His father, Gregory McMichael, was found guilty of all but the first count, malice murder. He faces possible life in prison for the 4 counts of felony murder that he was convicted on. The third defendant, William Roddy Bryan Jr., was convicted on 6 of the 9 charges. He was not found guilty of malice murder, not guilty on 1 of the felony murder counts, and not guilty of aggravated assault with a firearm. But Bryan could still get sentenced to life in prison since he was convicted on 3 of the felony murder counts. The judge did not schedule sentencings today, but he said he plans to set a date in the upcoming weeks. Here's a breakdown of each of the counts that the defendants were charged with in the case, along with the maximum penalties. Count 1, malice murder. Maximum penalty, life without the possibility of parole. Count 2, felony murder. Felony offense, aggravated assault with a firearm. Count 3, felony murder, felony offense, aggravated assault with pickup trucks. Count 4, felony murder, felony offense, false imprisonment. Count 5, felony murder, felony offense, criminal attempt to commit a felony. Maximum penalty for any of the 4 charges, life without the possibility of parole. Count 6, aggravated assault with firearms. Count 7, aggravated assault with pickup trucks. Maximum penalty, 20 years. Count 8, false imprisonment. Maximum penalty, 10 years. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. Maximum penalty, 5 years. Biden comes forward on the guilty verdicts in Arbery's murder trial show justice system is working, he says, but that is not enough. President Biden reacted to the guilty verdicts in the trial of the 3 men convicted of killing Ahmaud Arbery, saying it ensures that those who committed this horrible crime will be punished. Instead, we must recommit ourselves to building a future of unity and shared strength, where no fears of violence because of the color of skin, the president said. Biden said Arbery should be here today, celebrating the holidays with his family, pledging that his administration will continue to work for equal justice. So Ahmaud is definitely getting part of the justice that he should be. And I say part of because the sentencing has not happened yet, and no different than when Derek Chauvin was charged for what he did to George Floyd. The sentencing was not what, the community would have felt that he deserved. We felt that he deserved more. It wasn't enough. But at this point in time, as Black people, we are technically beggars, and I heard that beggars cannot choose. So I am excited, that the case is going how it's going. But still, at the same time, President Biden comes in and states that his administration is going to continue to do the things that they need to make sure that justice is served without, color coming into play, meaning that everybody needs justice, not just certain people. And it shouldn't be harder for, Black people to get justice. But here's the problem once again. Biden, this has nothing to do with you. Your administration has been allegedly helpful. It's nothing we've seen, more so things that we have heard. This credibility goes to Black people. It goes to Black people because these are the people that are fighting to make sure that their voices that have been ignored for so long are now heard. This is the problem. The Biden administration wants to come forward and make it seem as if this is all they're doing. This is all happening. The justice is coming because of us putting our best foot forward. No, it's because of Black people putting their best foot forward, and other races as well, whites and, Asian, Latinos, so many people that have come together because they saw an injustice and they wanted to make sure that it didn't go unheard. So once again, shout out to all of the people that were standing outside of the courthouses and helping the Ahmaud's family while they're going through such a trying time, especially a public lynching of their son. So once again, Biden, none of this belongs to you. Please stop taking credit where you shouldn't be. Okay, it goes to the people that once again fought for this cause to make sure that justice was being served. I have not seen Biden or anybody in his administration standing outside with signs, standing outside chanting, standing outside making sure that Ahmaud is seeking the justice that he so deserves. Once again, Biden and your administration, this is not a victory for you. This is a victory for Black people. It's a shame that Black people had to come together and stem a new fear. And that new fear is us uniting, us being a united front. That is more fearful than anything, with us getting together as a people, pushing our energy towards the people that deserve it instead of pushing it on each other. It's a shame that the only time that Black people get the true justice after something bad happens, especially in America, is a Black on Black crime. It doesn't truly, justice does not prevail when someone of another nationality does something to someone Black. That's where Black Lives Matter comes from. We matter. Stop having us at the bottom of the totem pole when we all need to be at the same height or at the same low. That is the problem. People coming through, taking credibility for things that do not belong to them. Just like America does not belong to the Pilgrims, okay? Yes, this victory does not belong to the Pilgrims either. It belongs to the people at the home front, the ones that are losing their lives, the one who's watched other lives that look like them be taken away and nothing be done after. So once again, shout out to Ahmaud and his family. We are so happy to see that they are getting the true justice that they deserve. I hope the sentencing plays out just as well as the verdict. So I will keep you guys updated on this case. I love you all, and until the next show, bye.